What it be like, ninjas? Here's a list of 5 ass-water sequels made for no other reason than their predecessors being such surprise hits, striking such a sweet spot with the audience, it had us all begging for more. We should stop begging. I am excluding Highlander 2, of course, because it's so bad it takes all 5 spots.
Number 5.
The Matrix is a mind-blowing experience created by the Wachowskis that would change the action cinema landscape forever. It was an encapsulated story that, while not having a definitive ending, led you to believe that the Messiah had come and would save us all. After the WB saw worldwide ticket sales, they said, "You can encapsulate these nuts." They followed up that masterpiece with a double shot of bullshit, giving the audience nothing but reheated action sequences laid over an incoherent story that has you asking questions before you even get up from your seat. How in the hell were the machines supposed to live if they gave up their only power source? Weren't we their only way to survive? Whatever. The highway scene was the shit, I won't lie. What are some god-awful sequels that you wish could be wiped from existence? I'd like to hear your ideas. They may make it into another one of my list.
Number 4.
I still know what you did last summer. What are we going to do next summer, brain? The same thing we do every summer, Pinky. Try to cover up a felony. Horror movies are the most egregious offenders of unnecessary sequels because of how easy it is for them to be profitable. With their low budgets, formulaic writing, and built-in appeal of a genre people go into with low expectations, every ground ball might as well be a grand slam. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer has all the hallmarks of a DOA stinker. Teen beat casting, a bad guy that never calls it quits, and predictable story beats. You know how it'll end before the movie even starts. I mean, shit, you already saw it the first time you watched it. Last summer.
Number 3.
The Karate Kid Part 3. And shit, all the other ones that came after it. Daniel goes from being a timid boy constantly running from trouble to a young man who gains the respect of his enemies by overcoming adversity and winning his local tournament. In Part 2, he visits Japan, engaging in Mortal Kombat! Not the actual movie. What the hell are you supposed to do after you win your local tournament, then fight to the death in the land of the rising sun? Well, of course. You return home for a third fruitless adventure where you regress to a whiny brat, shit on the only father figure you ever knew, and get no bitches in the end. This movie's so lame and forgettable, half of you probably think the Hilary Swank sequel is the third one. I can hear you Googling it right now. If you made it this far into the video, I need you to become a subscriber. I drop a new video every week and I'd love for you to come on back.
Number 2.
Next Friday. I like Mike Epps, but if Chris Tucker thinks he's evolved past this, maybe everyone else should have too. The cast is still awesome and the movie doesn't outright suck. They tried to catch lightning in a bottle twice and just came up short. I guess when you make movies for the change you can find in Ice Cube's couch cushions, you make as many sequels as you want. I know art is subjective, so if you love Next Friday as much as the first one, let me know. By all means, put your favorite line from Next Friday in the comment section. Let me guess. It's the scene where Pinky fires them, isn't it? You basic.
Number 1.
Joker. Folie à deux. Aw shit. A new challenger has entered the field of battle. I was awestruck by the first Joker. It went on to make a billy at the box office for the WB, and you know what that means. Hurry up and push some shit out with the fury of a 12-man writer's room hooked on brand muffins, where the first outing gave us an artistic vision of what happens when a society overlooks someone with mental illness until they finally snap. This film has none of the original charm, commentary, or tension. Like the second iteration of an RPG, the character of Arthur Fleck is stripped of all his items and reduced to a level 1 schmuck. The problem this time around, the character you think you're playing as is in fact a proto-form of the one you actually give a shit about. I have a kick in the nuts? Who ordered the kick in the nuts? You? Oh. Well, that's it, ninjas. I'm sure there are hundreds of movies I could have listed, but there's only so much time. I'm sure I'll cut across one of your favorites soon enough and would love to discuss it. Thanks for watching as always, and as for the next time you need your entertainment news or movie reviews, look to the shadows and bang!